get all your credits, you can't walk across the stage. You got to do them that year again. Go to summer school or something. You didn't earn top 1 or 2 in your class. You don't get to be the valedictorian or the salutatorian. You don't get that because you didn't make it. You didn't meet the standard. There was a requirement for that. And we don't want to say as a culture and as a people, this is the requirement. This is what we're doing. And no, we don't accept foolishness to stand for us. There's always going to be a subset of people that's not going to do right. But the problem is, and the difference is, we can't let that be the face of us. For us, not to prove nothing to white people. For us.
Crimson Cure, I tend to agree with you. F what white people think. However, your homeboy Anton Daniels and his all-star cast of Jemimas don't agree with that. They think everything has to be done for the white man, for the approval of white man, for the love of white people. And if you don't believe me, check this out.
All you want, but I'm tired of all the ghetto hot mess too. So I see it mostly in the Black community. However, I see it with all skin tones. I educate my daughter personally to call people the color of wheat. We're all different shades of wheat. There's nobody that's Black. There's nobody that's white. We're all different shades. We're all human. But it's the ghetto hot mess that is, I'm tired. I am tired of it.
Yeah. I think there are more the Black, like,
I would agree that.
Go ahead, Jalen. To what's up? It's Freckles. Her point that because the Black community is already a small community, even when you have a small portion of people that's promoting the degeneracy, the ghetto behavior, the not knowing how to conduct themselves in public spaces, it gives a whole bad reputation for the Black community in itself. So I think she's just saying, like, the Black community, you really don't have room to be acting ratchet, ghetto, hood, and like you don't have any common sense when people before us sacrificed a lot just to make sure that we can get an education and have jobs and have our families. The least you can do is conduct yourself like you have sense and like you've had people to fight for you before you were even born. So that's that.
Yeah, but gentleness and dignity is not boiled down to just Black people, though. Like, let's not act like Black people are the only people fighting on cruises or the only people who have out-of-pocket behavior. So I don't like the term Black fatigue, but I do think that, there is a group of people who exhibit certain behaviors that could go into that category.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. I ain't never seen no white people fighting no cruise line. Maybe it's not
white people be fighting too.
They do be fighting. We just don't see it because, you got Black Twitter and then you have the...
differences, motherfucker. Hey. Just leave. We can try to have a kiss. You know what? It's about kids. I do. Carnival's a good trip. Leave. It's Easter now. You know what? Little kids are here. They like to sit down and eat. There's little kids here. Now leave.
So you see, once again, I've shown videos in the past of white people brawling, and now I'm showing them brawling on cruise ships. If you go onto YouTube and you type in white people brawling on cruise ships, you will see many videos of them fighting on cruise ships, brawling on cruise ships, running amok on cruise ships. So, you know, when you got an all-star guest of coons on your panel, you know, they wouldn't know that, or wouldn't really care about it. Now, the only one up here that I have any respect for is Jess, and that's the sister 1, 2, 3, 4th from the top, from left to right. Jess is the only one to speak up for her people. Everyone else up on here was coons and Aunt Jemimas. And I have no respect for them. Because they act like white people don't do no wrong. Well, I've never seen white people fighting on cruise ships. Why haven't you? Maybe because you haven't looked it up to see. But anyway, guys, man, Messy Michonne was over there having a meltdown because she said I called her a liar when I said that she said that there's no racism. Now, every time there's an issue goes on with black people, the first thing out of her mouth is, oh, you're going to blame it on racism. And when you say stuff like that, that tells me that you don't believe there's any racism. Oh, it's racism. Oh, I think it's going to be racism. You're going to blame racism. That sounds like to me like you don't believe there's any more racism. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network.